Where are you at in your workout process? Have you done quite a few teams already? Or?
This has been my third workout. Each one has went well. Competing hard and shooting the ball well. Just trying to play defense. I'm just out here working hard.
Where'd you go before this?
I first had Atlanta. I went to Utah. I had our pro day, and then I came here.
How aware were you of your draft stock rising with your tournament performance? Were people telling you about it? Do you read up on that stuff? What were you hearing?
I try not to focus on the internet, but I was able to find out from some NBA teams that I was rising a little bit. So that definitely helped out the process.
Were you anticipating going to the NBA before the tournament even started, or did that tournament performance help clinch that decision for you?
I wasn't worried about the NBA, especially throughout the tournament. I was more focused on winning games. Things like that take care of themselves. So I just wanted to go out, play well, win, and keep advancing with my team.
Did you need to know more than just being a first rounder? Did you need to know like you would go perhaps in the mid range and have a chance to have a role on the team, that sort of thing?
At first, I just wanted to be first round, but then as it got a little bit closer, I decided I want to go as high as possible. If I can go in the lottery, I would go in the lottery. If I can go mid-first round. But I definitely wanted to evaluate everything before I made the final decision.
Is there a team in the lottery you're looking at in particular that may take you?
No, I can't give that one out.
With the way the Sun style play, get up and down, shoot the ball, do you feel it fits your style really well?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm an athletic wing. I can get up and down. I can definitely shoot the ball. I think I would definitely fit her.
You shot really well from three. From two, it was a little bit inconsistent. What was the reasons for that, and how are you working to improve?
I think it was a lot of shot selection, really, and just taking tough shots. That's what it really boiled down to. I think if I can clean that up, mature a little bit more when it comes to being on the floor and taking positive shots, good shots for our team, I think the percentages go up a lot more.
Where do you think you need to improve in shot selections? Which ones do you want to cut out?
Just taking tough contested ones. I feel like I can always get my shot off whenever I want, but I think it's smart to just stay within the team. Not saying I'm a selfish player, but sometimes I felt like I can go one-on-one a little bit, so that's what I did.
Since you play a lot of zone at Q's, does this give you an opportunity to show one-on-one defense a little bit more than maybe you were in college?
Yeah, for sure. That's the question that I'm always asked: can I defend one-on-one? And I think I'm out here proving it.
Do you think that willingness to attack one-on-one distinguishes you from other shooters too?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's something that stands out about me. There are a lot of guys who can create their own shot, but I think I do that very well. Especially I was able to do it in the ACC, and I think that's like the toughest conference to play in. So me being a freshman, being able to do it, then I think that it can definitely translate to the next level.
Besides your advisement group, agency, what have you, who's your most frequent contact that you like to talk to throughout this whole workout process?
It's definitely my parents and my AAU coaches. I speak with them often, just about every day, about any and everything. Really just about the whole process in general.
What have you enjoyed most about this?
Definitely being able to travel to different cities. It's my first time even being in Phoenix, so this is a dream. A lot of people can't do this, and this is like an interview for a job, and you have to take it. You can't take it lightly.
Where are you headed next?
I fly to Denver.
Are there players in the NBA that you think you play like or model your game after?
That's hard to say because I try to take bits and pieces from a lot of different people, but I think you can only focus on yourself. You can't really copy what Steph Curry does because everyone isn't Steph Curry, so you just got to try to work on your game the best you can do.
Do you think playing for Coach Boeheim will help you better translate to the NBA game and just playing with different coaches?
I think any coach that's in the NBA can help me. Coach Boeheim was definitely a great coach, Hall of Famer. I tried to learn everything I could from him.
Because you have because you have the kind of the size of a prototype too. You think that bodes well for you because you'll just continue to fill out more?
Yeah, for sure. I'm still pretty young. Definitely gonna get in the weight room, keep getting bigger and stronger. So I think as time goes on, you'll see a lot more changes in my body.
What kind of research are you doing on the teams?
Just looking at roster spots, who they have on their team, figuring out whether there's any free agency moves that they might make. And some teams are looking at different coaches, so it's important to always figure out who's there and who might be there and who might draft you.
How is this part of your life now, preparing for an NBA job, interviewing, like you said, compared to what life was like for you as a kid?
Man, it's totally different. As a kid, you didn't have to walk around in suits before an interview, or you didn't have to fly anywhere. You could just go to the local gym and play, have fun. But now you got a million eyes on you, and everything you do is under a microscope. So you have to really watch what you do, especially on social media.
That being said, it's you taking a step back a little bit and taking this all in and realizing that you're that much closer to a dream.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a little surreal for me, knowing that I'm in this position and the draft is only a few weeks away.
Did you go into the year thinking you might be a one and done?
My goal wasn't just to be a one and done. It was just to come out of college and be ready to go to the NBA. Whether it took 1 year or 2 years, I just was focused on being a pro after my college career.
Was there a point in the season you kind of realized that was the direction it was going, though?
I mean, so after a few good games, yeah, people will start talking about it. Then when you play bad, now he's not that good. So you can't even really focus on it.
Is this the first time you've seen Bryce since the Final Four?
We've actually been in Vegas together,
Oh.
working out, sadly. But no, it's been good. We both came out with the same loss, so it doesn't really matter. I don't hold it against him.
All right, thanks.